Welcome to DentonRadio.com, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Here we go. Guys, we are live with our friends from the Frank Buck Zoo. How's it going?
It's good.
Well, it's been a minute since we've had y'all in the booth.
Yes. It's been a hot minute.
We are super, super excited to have you guys back here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center. For anybody that is new to this whole setup, once a month, other than the cold months, which we are now getting out of, which is super cool. Now that I've said that, it's going to be like a blizzard tomorrow. But, you know, but
I don't have any wood to knock on.
I know, right? But usually, we have you guys in here once a month, at least, to bring in some animals and let everybody know what's going on over at the Frank Buck Zoo. For those that don't know, Frank Buck Zoo is just down the street over in Gainesville, the closest zoo to right here and Denton's official zoo. So really, really good friends of ours. Really love to have these guys out. And once again, we are live in the booth. If you're watching this, come down to the Discover Denton Welcome Center, 111 West Hickory Street. You can get up close and personal with these party animals and the creatures that they brought. So, guys, let's get the rundown. Who have we brought today?
Well,
let's introduce yourselves first, and then we'll go into that. I'm sorry.
It's like I brought Brianna, but
I just tagged along.
So my name's Amanda, and today I have Jasmine, the leopard gecko.
Nice.
And I'm Brianna, and I have Ravina, the lesser hedgehog tenric.
The lesser hedgehog tenric. Okay.
Yes.
So what's a tenric if not a hedgehog?
So she is a species of animals that live in Madagascar.
Okay.
Even though her name has hedgehog in it, she's actually not related to hedgehogs at all.
Okay.
She is more closely related to an elephant than she is a hedgehog, which sounds very confusing, but genetics are a very funny thing.
Okay. So hedgehog's in the name. Looks kind of like a hedgehog. Mm-hmm. Not related to a hedgehog at all.
Not related to a hedgehog.
Okay. Show your work.
She does look she does look very similar to a hedgehog, and they do have a similar defense, and they will, if they feel threatened, curl up into a ball.
Okay.
They stick up all of these spines they have on their back, and they will poke whatever predator or anything that's threatening them.
Okay.
She obviously does not feel threatened right now. She's actually super curious. They are nocturnal, so they're more active during the night.
All right.
She is more arboreal, which means she's going to be more up in the trees, whereas hedgehogs are more terrestrial, so they're going to be more found on the ground. And the hedgehogs you see in like the pet stores that a lot of people see have
or Jim Carrey movies.
Yes, that too. They are. I lost my train of thought.
Hedgehogs.
Sorry,
yes.
I started talking about Jim Carrey.
We started Jim Carrey.
My fault. I'm sorry.
Yes, I lost my train of thought. So.
Oh shoot, that was going somewhere.
It was going somewhere.
It was.
You ruined
sorry,
it, Jake.
Everybody. My
I'm
bad.
sorry.
My bad. Okay. She's in the trees. They're on the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
She is also goes through more of a torpor in the colder months. Hedgehogs can, but tenrics are more active.
A torpor?
Yes. So it is kind of like a hibernation.
Okay.
However, they are not asleep for months on end throughout the whole winter. They do wake up from time to time, eat, walk around a little bit, and then they do go back to sleep.
Well, I've done a torpor before then.
Yeah. It's
For months?
Seasonal affective disorder is the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? That's a torpor, isn't it?
I mean...
I don't know. Okay, cool. Cool. So, I dig it. All right. So you say more closely related to an elephant. Is that more like she's just super not related to a hedgehog, or is she somehow related truly to an elephant?
So part of it is her closest relatives are shrews, which are a very small rodent, and golden moles.
Okay.
So those are going to be more of a technically close relative to her than an elephant. But if you look at the components of her genetics, they're more similar to an elephant than they're going to be a hedgehog.
That's cool. I like that. Very, very cool. Okay. And then our leopard here tonight.
Leopard gecko.
More closely related to leopard than other geckos?
Probably. I'm going to
just
say
kidding.
no.
I'm kidding.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I like your... Listen, I like the fact that we're thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Like, that's always good to have an open mind. But
Good.
no. I'm sorry, Jake. So she is called a leopard gecko because she does have these beautiful little rosettes or spots that look very leopard-like along her body. But the other reason why she's called a leopard gecko is because when she hunts her food, when she likes to eat bugs, she actually stalks them like a cat, and then she pounces on them.
Really?
Yes.
Kind of like she's doing at the camera right now? Like,
I mean, maybe...
down and-
She's just ready for her close-up.
Yeah.
Okay. I can dig it.
She's an animal ambassador. She gets it. She's like, oh, yes. I'm ready for the spotlight.
I look good
Perfect.
today.
Yes.
Well, so look at, I mean, she's dead on to the camera right now. I'm impressed.
She's smizing like Tyra Banks.
I like that.
With the eyes.
Yes.
Very cool. Okay. Awesome.
And also, these guys you would normally find in the desert. So living in the desert, you're going to have a couple little tricks up your sleeve to be able to survive.
Okay.
So one of her tricks is that she needs to have fatty deposits, which you don't really see it so much in her body, but when you look at her tail, look at how chonky that tail is. And this is perfectly normal for leopard geckos
Rolls
to have.
on rolls.
Exactly.
Yes.
To have what I call a chonky tail or fat deposits in her tail. Because what happens is when there's no water, similar to a camel, they'll actually break down the fat inside their body. And when the fat breaks down, that turns into water. So they don't have to drink if there's not water around.
Okay. From the tail. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm packing on the extra weight too.
Yes,
Same.
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Just
Gotta
storing
survive
it.
the winter, right?
Exactly. That's what it's
The
for.
harsh Texas winter.
Yes. Yes. In case there's no water around. That's why I
Exactly.
go to Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Well, very cool. So what all's coming up at the zoo? You guys always got cool activities right around the bend.
We do. So coming up, we have Frank Buck's birthday.
Awesome.
It's on March 17th. And guys, it's going to be $2 admission per person.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So for anybody that's new, who is Frank Buck?
So Frank Buck, way back in the day, way back when like zoos were just becoming a thing, he was kind of the guy who figured out like, oh, people want to see these animals, and I can figure out how to get these animals from South America, Asia, Europe, to other places safely, because what he would do is he would study their behavior and kind of figure out what do they eat, what do they like, what don't they like, and he got to be known as Bring 'em Back Alive Buck, because back then we didn't really know anything about animals, like unless it was a domesticated animal like a horse or a dog. We didn't know anything. So he was very, very smart man who learned a lot of things about animals and built himself such a good reputation that zoos all over the world were like, I want that man to be a part of my team and to help us start our zoological facilities. Cool. So anyway, that's Frank Buck.
Nice.
And we celebrate his birthday every year because he was actually born in Gainesville, Texas, and spent a good portion of his life before he started all of his adventures in the state of Texas.
Nice.
So yeah, we like to celebrate his birthday every year, and he will actually be there on March 17th. Yes, I know. He's like 100 and I want to say 38. Don't quote me on that.
Taking care of animals and himself.
Exactly.
Okay.
Self-care is important, guys.
Yes.
I'm impressed. Get them tail rings going. I like it. Very cool.
Yes. And we do have some special events on Frank Buck's birthday other than Frank Buck being there and $2 admission. We will also be having a snow cone stand that people can come and get a snow cone while you're in the zoo. And we will also be having an extended giraffe encounter from 10:30 to noon that day.
Nice. Very cool. And apparently, snow cones and giraffes help you live to be like 137. So that's kind of cool.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
There is
Whoa.
more.
There's
There is
more.
Whoa. Okay.
So at 1 o'clock, there's going to be free birthday cake for as long as it lasts. We actually sing to Frank Buck.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you want cake, you want to see zoo animals, you want to go feed the giraffe family, come out to Frank Buck Zoo.
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. Well, guys, you heard it here first. If you have not gone and checked out the Frank Buck Zoo, it is awesome. We love getting to work with these guys, got to check it out. It is right down the road. Again, if you're in Denton tonight, this is the place to be, right here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center. Again, 111 West Hickory Street. Come on by. You can meet the animals, learn all about the Frank Buck Zoo and all the cool things they've got going on. And then mark your calendars for Frank Buck's birthday on
March 17th.
March 17th. Get on down, get your free cake, get the snow cones, the giraffe encounter. Come on, guys. Doesn't get any better than that. And you're going to get to see a guy who's 137 years old. So that's kind of cool.
Yes.
That's kind of cool. All right, guys, thank you all very, very much for coming by.
Thank
we really
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Again, they're going to be here all night. Come down and meet them. Don't miss your chance to check it all out right here on Denton Radio. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Do you love live music? If so, make Denton, Texas your next vacation. Find more information at discoverdenton.com.